wakey, rise and shine, it's good afternoon time. Live and direct from the YouTube asylum.
Just on the toilet, yeah. I've just come back to hotel. Oh. 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 Yeah, I've just come back to hotel. I had to do a number 2. Yeah. If you're new to me channel, if you're new to me channel, I've got a condition called TMAU, fish odour syndrome. It's a hidden disability. It's very unpleasant and it's misunderstood.
It's like a 10-ton Tessie, man. It's fell in love with you, mate. You can't get rid of her. Remember I told you, mate, a mad bird kicked my door in. Honestly, true story, kicked my door in, was wearing my bed coat, had made the bed, it was sitting on my bed. She was nothing like her, right? But that was a bit scary for me, just that. You know what I mean? That was scary. Just that. Chain up, mate. What the fuck?
You need to rewind your attitude, Chimpy.
Hold on, Ginger. Jesus
fast
Christ.
forward your meeting.
Why do you think Chimpy fixes mountain bikes? Because every time somebody tells them they're pregnant, tell me fucking he gets right on the mountain bike.
Right on the bike and fuck off.
Shy. Look, the amount of monkeys going about the north of Scotland.
Belly button shot. That shot. Like a fanny in there. Oh, I didn't get the nipple out today. Man, I'll get the stream tucked down if I get the nipples out.
Big up everyone. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's enjoying the day. So I'll tell you what videos that we've got coming up, and then I'll talk to you for a minute. So first up, we've got Seaside Mark taking a number 2. That's what I was meant to say. After Seaside Mark, there's a little bit of Masters. After Masters, there's a little bit of Monk. And then after Monk, there's a little bit of Fly Me to the Moon. So I wasn't on yesterday. So the day before, the Sunday, we had the scheduled live for Scott Chegg. Now, it was called, what was it called? The Truth or something like that. And it actually, or setting things straight or something like that. And it actually it confused people a lot more than what it actually answered. Yeah, so he has been locked up. And it's funny now that we're having to give, like, I don't know, if this was anybody else, they'd be ridiculed for it. So let's start with Seaside Mark.
Just on the toilet, yeah. I've just come back to hotel. Oh. 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 Yeah, I've just come back to hotel. I had to do a number 2. Yeah. If you're new to me channel, if you're new to me channel, I've got a condition called TMAU, fish odour syndrome. It's a hidden disability. It's very unpleasant and it's misunderstood. One day I stink of fish, another day I stink of shit. Some people smell it, some people can't. I've just come back to do a number 2. So I've already had a shower, so I'm gonna wash my arse. I don't use toilet paper. No. I use a sink. I use soap. So yeah, one day I stink of fish, another day I stink of shit. I recorded I'm recording video clips on my phone. We're gonna brighten today, brighten all the way. So there's a soap. Soap's ready. Ooh. Just the soap's ready. It's gonna be a bit of rock steady Eddie. The towel's ready. Yeah, I've got a hidden disability. I've got a hidden disability called fish odor syndrome. TMAU. Type in TMAU. I've got to try and keep myself clean for my confidence. If I go out there stinking, I'll have low confidence. I've suffered low confidence all my life. I got diagnosed by Sheffield University in 2005. One of the 5 great guys plus one. They know someone what worked at the university in 2005. I've just come back to do a number 2. I'm in the hotel. Now I don't use toilet paper. So I'm cleaning my arse with soap. Soap's much better. I've got to do what's best for me. I've got disabilities. I've got to do what's best for me. What's best for me might not be best for you. So if I've got to clean my arse with soap, because if I use toilet paper, it's just going to rub the shit into my skin. And when I sweat, it will stink. Not good for my confidence. So I've got to wash my arse in the sink. I'm doing it right now. Get that soap. Get it in the arse crack. Get it in the arse crack. Give that sink a good wash. Right. I'm going to wash it twice. Not just once. I'm going to wash my arse twice. I want it 4 times cleaner. Also, I don't want to post anything till I get back home. I don't know if that's going to be alright with you, lads. I've just washed my arse in the sink. Now I'll get some nice towels and give my fucking arse a good wash, a good wipe. Yeah, a good wipe on the towel. So get it in there. Oh shit. Not very good, is it? I've got to do it again. See, I've got to live like this, you see. It's not good. Yeah, sorry about that. Look, if I'm going out there into society, I've got to clean my arse as best as I can. Toilet paper don't do it properly for me. And if I go out there stinking, I lose all my confidence. I've got a hidden disability, I can't help it. I never asked to be born. Did I ask to be born? Yeah, did I ask to be born? That's 3 times now. There's a few stains on the towel. There's a few stains on the... I can't help it, can I? Yeah. Well, that's better. See, now I can go out. I can go out now feeling a bit confident knowing I'm not going to stink. Look, I never asked to be born. I never asked to be born. So I apologise for that. What? What's lush? Out for travel all the way. Out for travel all the way. Yeah, Alan's in the room. Out for travel all the way. Out for travel. See go delay. Yeah. Nice hotel as well. Keeping it private till I get home. Yeah, I go out for travel. Coach holidays, to do coach holidays. Yeah. Out for travel for me, my lad. Out for travel for me, my lad. It's a different coach company. Yeah. If you look up there, out for travel. Type on out for travel. So get in there, lads. Keeping this one private. I'm gonna keep it private. Yeah.
I'm not my kind of guy. I don't know. I've watched bits and bobs of him, but he's not my kind of guy, no. That's what I was saying. Do you know what I mean? So it's like what I was saying there is, people think because say I didn't do that, right? Say I wasn't going to talk about political things and put out political posts and try and put an opinion out there, and my opinion, the way I see things, right? The way I see it from my perception, right? I'm not saying that I want all you to see it from my perception. It's impossible, right? But what I see is the way I see it. So that's how I portray it through music, through my social media, when I put it out there, my total vibe, everything about me. You should understand me. If you don't understand where I'm coming from, then I'll see you on the other side, and that's all I'm going to say. And it's the truth, man. You know what I mean? Yes, what's happening, chemical glasses? Lindsay, what's happening, pal? Do you know what I mean? It's the truth. The truth's the truth, man, and that's just the way it is. I'm not going to live my life by staying in line, ever. It's never going to happen, ever. No matter what they do, they can throw me in jail, they can take my house off me, make me homeless, they can cut my benefits, anything, I don't care. There's nothing more they can already do to me than what they've already done to me. So I don't care. But why I say these things is because I'm trying to make people see that they have to talk about these things. And people think, oh, this is consuming Masters' life. It doesn't consume my life. I've known all this shit for years. This is me putting out small bits and bobs of what I know, what I've perceived, what I've seen. The facts. You can't escape the facts, man. See what's happening in the Israel problem. I don't care what anybody says, right? PP, you're watching a complete Israeli show, mate. That guy who you perceive as, mate, he's got an ideology. His ideology. These Americans, they live on the Bible Belt, mate. I understand people's views, right? But they live on the Bible bite. Should I say that? And they have these views, and it's like, why is the West not condemning Israel's acts? Fair enough. October the 7th was an atrocity, right? But now we know, right? We do know, and this is facts, that it was drama. A lot of it was like taken out of perspective. It needs an investigation, let's just say, right? In so many words, because there's a few question marks there. They have the Hannibal reaction, which they said in 2016, if I'm right, that they said they wouldn't be no longer doing that, the IDF. They said they'd be patching that. Well, if any say, let's say, the public got kidnapped, for God's sake, you know what I mean? God help them, by these militants, that they would just kill anybody, their own people, just to save any secrets getting it. And that's what the Hannibal directive was. And they signed in 2016 that they wouldn't do that. But they done that day. There's no two ways about it. We can't have it both ways. This is where we're going wrong, right? And the UK looks like a laughing stock at the moment, by the way. I'm just saying this from my point. This is my opinion. I don't try and force my opinion on anybody. This is my opinion. But we're watching genocide in front of our eyes, and we're just letting it go. And we're actually backing it. Why are we not sanctioning Iran and Israel? The both of them. Pipe down. Is America... Why don't the UK, in fact, for one, stand up to America and say, why are you keep dragging us into bullshit? Why, America? Why do you keep... You think you can solve everything with a gun, America? Well, it's no like that, mate, in this year, where we are. We're meant to be making leaps and bounds in technology, things like that, and you're destroying it with your military complex bullshit. I couldn't care about my channel. There you go, it's the truth. The truth's the truth, there's no getting away from it, right? So America, why don't we get a strong leader, right, who'll stand up to the Americans for once and say, what do you keep on dragging us into all these wars for? Because it's nothing to do with us. What you've got to remember, see what happened in the Ukraine war is, NATO, right, who was backed by the Western governments, has been surrounding Putin for years. Putin was trying to make good relations with the West. He was meeting the president, the prime minister, all of the Western countries, and then suddenly it stopped when they took Crimea, because he realised NATO, this is what you don't get in your mainstream. See, if you're knowledgeable, you will go and get news from different places. Your mainstream news is lying to you. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. The mainstream news is lying. It's 100%. They're lying to you. Big up, Paul C. They're lying to you. That's it. And they want you to believe this. You end up blaming the immigrant in the street. You can't blame that man, or that woman, or that child. You can't blame them. You can't blame them. It's our foreign policies that cause these problems. And see, really, right, see when you look at it, right, why are the UK and Britain, right, Iran is part, regardless of their record of, let's say, their human rights, right, they've got a bad record of funding terrorism as well, right, but they're part of the NATO, that the United Nations, what is it, the council, they're part of the world, let's say, police, to a certain degree, right, so that, for the layman person, right, we all know what we're talking about here, right, the European Union, right, well, is it the European Union? No, what is it called? We're trying to get at, the point is, none of them are saying that. Look, see the UK, this is it, it's plain and simple, right? The UK are backing something we should not be backing, right? I don't care what anybody says. I'm a Christian, I go to church. I don't think we should be backing this. Why should we be helping Israel? Why? Have we not given them enough help? We've given them the weapons. We've given them the knowledge to protect their own borders. So let them get on with it. Why is it we're firing all your boys in? Know what I mean? And see, every time I look at the tip, right, I don't really watch mainstream media, right? But I have been, just to actually educate myself on the fact of what they're actually talking about. Because I like to see what way they're actually pushing the narrative. They're pushing the envelope, let's say. And that's why I go back to it, right? That's the only reason why, to see what narrative they're trying to push. And they're pushing for war. There's no two ways about it. They're pushing for war. 100%. They're pushing for war. They want war. War makes money, big money. They want war. That's what they want. 100% they want war. This is why they're dividing all the public on different, like, information overload. Do you know what I mean? It's the creed thing. It's the sexuality thing. It's this, it's that, it's this. It's to confuse us. If people don't realise that and don't waken up to that, then I can't understand. You're all internet savvy by now. You all have smartphones. You wouldn't be making certain video stuff. It's all funny and having a laugh and that, right? But sometimes we have to speak about the right things. We're using this in the wrong manner. We could be putting out better messages out there, making the young people realise that we lived through the 80s and the 90s, and we know what. Right, I'm going to say it. I don't know how to say this. Anything's better than the Conservative government. Anything. Even Keir Starmer. There you go. And that's a hard thing to say. But anything is better than the Tories, man. That's 14 years we've had, right? Constantly getting, you know what I mean? All the rich, easy tax havens, man. Jeremy Vine was caught out last week, putting a massive company that he owns in his daughter's name because she's below an adolescent to avoid tax. So why is it, right? These rich people, right, who have lovely big houses and mansions and big nice houses, and even your general public, right, who are a wee bit better than your me, right? Let's just say, right? So, exactly, the ones that kid on, they don't drink, but you hear all the bottles get on the street, and look at the street, look. I live in a council place, right, but most of the streets are all money. That's where I live, is all money, look. It's all money, right? So they should actually worry, because the thing is, we need a benefit system that's fit for the public, and it's not fit for the public. The benefit system is not increasing. They keep on saying, this Sunak keeps on saying, right, things are increasing with he's not increasing it. What he's saying, right, he's put more money into the NHS than ever before. Only reason being is because we went through a health crisis, mate. That's why you're having to do that. It's not exceeding what was put in on the overdraft, let's say, of what was caused through the years, right? So that's a lie. Second, right, you're lying about you're going after the weakest again in society, right? I'm on benefits. I'm disabled. I can't work. I would love to be able to work. The only exercise I get is jumping about my house. There you go. That's it. Now and again, going out my bike. If I don't get out my house because of my mental issues. And that's the truth. Doesn't make me stupid. Doesn't make me, right? Doesn't make me stupid. What it makes me is, I'm going to speak up. That's it. I know what they're trying to do. And they're trying to take this away from the most weakest in society. They can't do that. They can't do that. Gav B, but do you agree with what they're doing, mate? Because I don't see everybody's all joking and laughing while they're taking their civil liberties away from us. Next it'll be a benefit stopped. And then I'll fucking hear you all moan about it. And see when I do, don't fucking come running to me. I'm all ready for it. We need real people in the seats of Parliament. I agree with you, Pat. Exactly, Gav B. Gav, right, I don't like talking about these things either. It's bullshit. There's better things we could be having laughs about and fun but mate, they're taking everything away from us. Like, he's going after the weakest again, yet again. He's going after the weakest. That's it. If anybody votes Conservative, they're on another planet. And even if you're getting tax rebates and it's working out for you financially, right? It's not going to work out financially in the long run. Crime will be up, right, for a fact. Healthcare's going to go through the roof because everybody's head's going to be mashed because it's already mashed, right? So you rich people should listen to me, right? So use rich people, right? And I know you do watch me, right? Because I know you do. I see it in the street. I seen them when I'm in the town. I know they watch me. Here, listen. You need a good benefit system that's fit for purpose in our country. We need a good education system. We need a good NHS, National Health Service, that provides the real care. This is why you're getting all these noisy neighbours and pains in the arses and all the rest of it. You'll get worse. That'll get worse if you keep on voting Conservative. So even you big Tories with your nice big houses and your 5 cars and your 7 bedrooms, and you know what I mean, I'll have a wank in that bedroom that night and then a wank in that one and that one. You can just imagine it. You know what I mean? Why did it, in their big gaffs, they don't, what is it with them? Do you not realise that there's normal people out here? Yous are meant to be representing the common people. They don't do it. Yous are not representing the common people. Who's representing us? The only one I see is George Galloway, and I'm being honest, and that's a hard push for me to say that, because he's a madman, right? But the thing is, so mad, but the truth's the truth. You can't get away. How many conspiracy theories, like theories, do you need to come true? But how many things do we need to say to you, man, before you realize nobody gives? Wait till they stop the benefits. Wait till they centralise all the banks, where it's just beat on a phone. If you've not got a smartphone, you're fucked. That's it. So see all the people that try to be clever and go, I'm not getting involved with the computer age. And I have a lot of friends who have done that. They don't even have TVs in their house, right? And they're going to realise that it's just going to get turned off. Boom. They're centralising and globalising everything. That's what they're doing, man. They've centralised and globalised the lot of it. We have to get back to the home roots of things. We have to try and invest in our infrastructure, our lives in our own country. Masters Bros, I've brand new Masters Bro, I've brand new Ford Puma because of my figure of disability. Yes, bro, proud of you. Anyway, but the bigger picture. Oh gee, yes sir, masters. Oh gee, the truth's the truth, mate. These rich people have got to see if I was rich. See if it happens. I'm all right. I've had a shitty life. I don't care, right? It doesn't bother me. I've not got kids. It doesn't bother me. I'm trying to say it's going to bother them. People are in for a big fucking scampy gabba fucking shock in the next couple of years when their checks and all that stuff. You can't afford the Tesla anymore. The payments. The Tesla will go and then it'll be the Rolexes. You try and get the Tesla back out. You shall heard that. Fucking chasing a dream, it's no real, man. Masters, bro, I get brilliant help for the NHS. So do I, brother. So do I. But the thing is, our government aren't investing in it properly, and they're privatising it slowly by letting the NHS privatising it. Where you get, let's say, political views, and everybody's got their political view. So if they get some sort of power, they put their own narrative into it, and that's where the bullshit happens. The NHS was built right after World War II, right, for the people. And what they've done is, effectively, is they've allowed they tried to sell it off, like in one go, but the public wouldn't put up with it. But they're doing it slowly, but surely that's what they want. They're selling the NHS, and this is why we're seeing that stress on the NHS. Not just that after the health crisis, right? That's why the Tories are paying extra money. It's not because they're putting money into the NHS. It's because they have to, because of what just happened. Does anybody get that? Is anybody forgetting that thing that just happened? Oh, so the Tories they're putting record numbers into the NHS. But you're only doing that because we've just went through the biggest health crisis in the recent century, let's say, in the recent times. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why. So see when you hit, and then now you're saying, Sunic, that you're going to go after the sick people again, after turning the whole benefit system on its head, making everybody, right? Do you know how many unclaimed benefits there is? That people who are entitled to and don't get them. Including my family members. They don't get them. Why? They're unclaimed. So what about that money? Where does that go? Where does that go? Look, and then you've got to remember they all went to school with each other. They all went to uni eating with each other, and they all, you know what I mean? I could imagine, Is that why Boris's hair is the way it is? Oh. David was like you could imagine if they were a wee gang, couldn't you? Like Sonic and that at school, and then, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? David Cameron, he'd be the one with the pigeon chest, wouldn't he? He'd be walking about with the pigeon chest. Definitely, right? Boris, man, would be sitting just waiting, man, lubbed up, you know what I mean? He'd just be sitting waiting lubbed. Basically waiting for David, man, to say the word. Do you know what I mean? That's how he had to come back out the House of Lords. True story. This is why, like, if you have the worst hairdo, maybe I could get into power, look. Maybe 2 hip blank haircut left. This is why I have life experience. So any young people listening to me, please do not vote Conservative. Please do not do that. Please take a think, because vote the big loony happy party. Do that. Because that's why you're all skint. Everything that's going on, right, happened in the 80s when a Conservative government was in power. This is what they do. Drugs go through the roof. People are using heroin again. Gav B, I bet you notice that yourself, right? I'm a recovering addict, right, from heroin. I see young people taking heroin again. I do. I see it in the streets again. And I didn't see it for years. It did sort of got people, the education's there already now as a result of me. So if you want to take drugs and be like me, then there you go. Look, blue lips, ready to take a heart attack, only at 45, fucked. Jumping in my living room like a loony, that's me. So if you want to take drugs, be like me. It's not life, people. It's not worth it. Doesn't get you anywhere. Doesn't get you anywhere, man. Aye, but getting back to like the thing, like every time there is a Conservative government, we seem to find ourselves in this predicament, right? Like the hooligan problem, right? The subculture that's hated, right? That's rising again. Cara, you can have a blast of my hockey stick anytime, Mucker. Big up, Cara. Big up, Cara. Big up, OG. Big up, United City here. Big up all the new people joining us. Mermaid was restricted. Why was she restricted? Why was Mermaid restricted? Anyway, I don't know. So, getting back to where I was. So, because every time we see a Conservative government in this country, right, if you look in history, right, go and look, go and watch stuff, go and educate yourself. There's so much information there, you have it all at your fingertips. Go and read. Every time there's a Conservative government, right, they cause divide between races. There's no two ways about it. They've done it in history. The Toxteth riots during the Conservative government, if I'm sure. How many times have they divide and conquer? That's what they do. That's their attitude. And they believe that We all get sick. They get sick, but they've got their own private healthcare, don't they? But we all get sick. I'm sick. I'm no well. I'm going through mad shit that now you wouldn't even believe. Paperwork and all this. I'm like, what? Asking me on this, what? How can I work? I can't work. Government is. Because I do a daft channel and sit in my house. I bet they try and use this against me. Bet you any money they'll try and use it. Because I do this. Fuck me, there's nothing else to do. This is why we're all stuck in the houses like that. Stuck to this, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake, what do you expect us to do? Fucking... They don't want to build a healthy economy and a healthy society because it'll overtake their shitty plan of being bosses. That's it. No two ways about it, man. Like, how can you anoint a king? It's even in the Bible, right? And I'm a Christian, right? I go to church when I can, right? Born Catholic all my life. So I go to church when I can because I want to pray for people. I want to pray for what I'm seeing. But then when I go, it's like, don't see my opinion, right? This is just my opinion. Never let religion get in the way of your faith for God. Doesn't matter what creed you are. We're all human beings. Always. We're all human. It doesn't matter what colour. Look how red my face is. It's like a well-scalped arse, right? Well-scalped arse face, look. It's scalped all over the place, right? But listen, it's the truth. I'm a human. I'm the same as you. Who's looking at me, trying to badmouth me? None of these are any different from each other. We've all got 8 pints of blood. You lose a couple of them, you're fucked. That's just life. It's survival of the fittest. You don't get to a certain age. You don't get to a certain age, right? Unless you're wide in this world. That's it. My gran lived to 82. My wee gran. My granddad only lasted to what? I think my granddad was what? 63. But I've got that garbage blood in me. But my dad will deny me. You prick. I bet you're watching. I know you're fucking dafty. You know what I mean? Fucking Gavin Hull team, you're dafty. Fuck's sake. And my real dad, you know what I mean? So maybe I've got a bit of fucking... How long do yous last? Fuck. He wouldn't even meet me to tell me, they cunt. Fucking bampot. Probably scared of me. Dad, you scared? You scared to meet your name, boy? Oh, what? Piping. Adam Scott, what's happening, bro? Here, they are going as if Smokey MC the other day, I'm not a Gorbals boy. My granddad was very Gorbals. My new dad's very Gorbals, you fucking muppet, what are you talking about? I stayed in Govan Hill, 1 street away from you. I chased you all about the place. That was funny the other day, yeah. Jura. Fuck's sake. Here, I bet many accounts are the same account. Please tell me, man, go and tell me. Put me in my misery. Many accounts, I don't even look. I'll just reply. My teeth, here I need to get turkey teeth, don't I? I need teeth whitening. They're all my real teeth, but I need to do work on them, but wait, I'll put that filter on. Nah, fuck that, man, just be your fucking self, you know what I mean? What's wrong with that? I bet none of you can actually hear me. I forgot about the microphone in this. Can you hear me? Right, let me check my tail. I bet nobody can hear me for that last half hour. This phone, this phone's fucked. Can you hear me? This phone is fucked. What? Is it working? See if you bastards have let me sit and talk for nearly 31 minutes without telling me your mic's fucked, masters. Yeah. What sound, aye? Sound, aye. Aye, but it's fucking... Lads, here. What's going on, eh? What's going on? Oh, gee, what's going on in the world, bro? Here, and see that egg, fucking Scotch egg? Bah. What the fuck? Are we actually meant to believe this shit? Remember, some people have been through the system, Scotch egg? Mate, for a start, right? your QC, right? Sorry, King's Council, now it is. Your brief would advise you not to talk, right? Especially if you're dealing that kind of cash, right? I don't know if it was found or whatever. I haven't even looked. I just seen it was big drug haul, right? Some sort of big drug haul, right? And I'm laughing and what that. Pure piping, the English crew spinning yarns. Definitely OG. Piping right at them, mate. I don't believe it. 3.8. I know. Fuck's sake. Right, say you're dealing at that. That's a certain level, right? So you're at a certain level if you're dealing at that grade. Just say, for talk's sake, right? You're not going to want any fucking media attention, especially if you're only... What is it? Did they get caught with product or actually just do money? That's the beauty. It is only skin deep. Exactly, Cara. That's so true. Here. But do you know, that Scotch Egg King, man, did they caught with 3.8 bit in it and plugged these up? It was his hard drives. I didn't even look at it all, man. I was like, this is a lot of shite. It's like, as if you're going to get nipped, right? See if you're getting nipped with that, you're not going to fucking bring more attention on it, are you? You're wanting it out of the paper. You're not wanting it in any fucking paper. Fuck's sake. It just brings attention, then it's fucking what? It's sentenced by media. Do you know what I mean? Definitely spinning a pure 50-yarder right off the goalpost straight to the moon, innit? Heard I got just like the old Paul Farrell used to say, right off the goalpost straight to the moon, masters. 50-yarder. Mad Paul Farrell. Big up, Paul. Yeah, manny. And it's a 50-yarder. Jagbot, 200 quid shit. Of Dex last week. If he had 300 grand in powder, 150 grand in cash, he wouldn't have bought better decks. Right, did he? Aye. What, with the Snyders? I didn't see it. No way. They're trying to... And see the way they set it up, right? Video Craig comes on after it, and then they all knew. They were all on the fucking phone with each other. It was evident. MD with fucking half a brain knows. Fuck's sake, know what I mean? Don't know, bro. Well, the 200 quid came free. Fuck's sake. He sold that wee skinny chain down his neck. He sold that wee skinny chain, bro. He pawned it. Yeah, no way, man. Why the fuck? Your legal team would be like that. See if you done a video like that. Your fucking legal team would, when he want to work with you, they'd be like, this guy's a fucking muppet. Like that, man. Fuck that. See, once they see money signs, and I'm talking about briefs, QCs and all that, they'll work for you, and they'll get you off in technicalities and all that. When it comes to money, getting money seized, I thought it was money. I didn't know it was product. I apologise to you. He knows what in front of him. I don't know what that is. I hope you're good. Adam Scott, I ain't seen anything on it because it's in bollocks, mate. I know, Adam. It's a pure whopper, innit? There was like a 5-minute segment video that he's that they've said they've grabbed an article out of the paper and made it as if it's him and put AI up. Do you know what I mean, or something? Or they've say he's just I think it was him just sitting there, like OG said it, man. He fucking read it out. He read it out, man. Or maybe I didn't notice it, I don't know. But what I've noticed is the fact you wouldn't be talking about that. You would not be talking about that. See, if you were, you'd get your head cut off. There you go. If you were about to bring more attention to a problematic point like that, if you're grafting, no. People wouldn't be happy with you putting all it online. I can assure you that 100%. I know. He is alright, isn't he, OG? He is funny, the lad. But I'm no falling for that shite. No danger. Andy's, I've heard him DJing. But that VG cunt, man. He doesn't sit well with me, OG. I don't know, it's just my opinion, bro. But that video, Craig, man, no. I bet it was his choreographing, no. You could just tell, you know what I mean? Pure. Well, kid on that you get caught with this big consignment. We'll look for an article in the paper, and that's how we'll build our channel again. Oh, fuck off, you know what I mean? But Craig, man, I thought you were like a charismatic, funny person. How do you know get and do your rapping again or something? Might already be had. Let's see, oh shit. Yeah. I'm wearing wire already. Wearing a wire. No, fuck's sake. Wouldn't he? He'd be captured. Fuck's sake, man. He'd make it a fodder. 100%. That couldn't handle, know what I mean? Can't handle a weekender. Lost dog, big up my pal. Looking fresh. Mate, I'm eating like a horse, but see, because I'm not drinking as much, man. I'm eating like fuck, mate. Gonna end up a fat bastard, man. I need to get out there, man. But see the bet. Oh, what? Chemical glasses. Here, do you know I feel bad by the way, chemical glasses? Mousy. I was a prick to Mousy that night. But Mousy was on Hingmay's channel and I was going to dig him for it anyway. On Shuffling's channel. Why is he jumping about with Shuffling? Like, what? I know Mousy, you can go wherever you want. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say nothing. But fuck's sake, man. Some of these cunts are like that. What the fuck? Wish it was happening, bro. Wish I was about to say this to you the other day, right, that resonated with me. See the actual political side of me. It's always been there, mate. Always. It's just me. Like, you think it was consuming me. I hope you don't think that, mate, because it doesn't consume me, but some things need to be said in the last couple of months, mate. Do you know what I mean? And people need to speak up about it. That's all I'm trying to do. There's some awareness on it. That's it. Because I must see when I'm not on YouTube. I watch news, man. I watch news. Not just for the UK, BBC and all that, but all over the world. Like, I'll use subtitles, man, to see what different countries are saying about different things, because you get different perspectives. Do you know what I mean? I don't, bro. I get you, bro. I know that, Wishy. I know that. You got that. You good, Adele? Admit. Yeah, man, I'm good. Moderator, please. Adele, I don't put out the mods too. I just don't know, because I've been attacked by rogue mods in the plast. Sorry. Yeah, K. Slabber. Am I slabbing? Am I that bad? Fuck's sake, I'm trying to speak normal here. What's your opinions, man, on what's going on? But it is a joke, innit? If I get one, it's going down the way it does. Here, I seen PP cut like no bad fish. Here, but I was going to jump on Jim's last night, right? I unsubscribed Jim for a reason. because you had a pigeon hanging about with you, mate. I don't like pigeons. That's how I moved for Glasgow, mate. That's how I start. I like seagulls better. That's how I start down the West Coast, mate. And Jim, I was laughing. I was pissing myself, right? I was going to subscribe again, right? Just to jump on, right? You made me laugh, right? Because see when you were saying, when was it? The thing about oh, what's that baby reindeer? Oh my God, Jim, I was going to jump on, mate. Big up Jim Smith. What here? See if you watch Baby Reindeer, right? Classic case, right? I like, let's say, Teabag Tracy, right? Whoever that is, right? Chasing you. And you end up, it's like train spotting, right? It's like filmed like in an oven well shot away, right? It's fucking brilliant, man. It's brilliant. You need to watch it. It's like the worst thing, man. It's like I've had a few. I've had a few of them, man. Oh what? Nah, your best just cutting that one right in the fucking snaggle straight away like here, and it's no there for you. Who's seen it? Who's seen it? I was pissing myself when he was mentioning that. And see when he was going on about hanging me about this, I was laughing at it last night. It was fucking something hilarious, man. Oh man, Jim is funny, but see when he goes on that. But you've got to watch Baby Reindeer. Watch Baby Reindeer. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? You need to watch it. I didn't know Jim would have known about that. That's funny. It's just out, but it's just out. It's on Netflix. It's funny as fuck. But it's sick as fuck. And it's scary as fuck because it's true as fuck. It's like you need to watch it. Honestly, people. Big up Jim for noticing that. Have you seen it, OG? Watch it, bro. Mate, no, it's like a 10-ton Tessie, man. It's fell in love with you, mate. You can't get rid of. Remember I told you, mate, a mad bird kicked my door in. Honestly, true story, kicked my door in, was wearing my bed coat, had made the bed, it was sitting on my bed. She was nothing like her, right? But that was a bit scary for me, just that. You know what I mean? That was scary. Just that. Chain up, mate. So, what the fuck? Bearing in mind the door was fucked already, right? But still. I just told her, like, I'm busy, right? See you later, right? I'll catch you if I catch you. We'd done the business. One of the ones. We knew what was happening. Slam jam, thank you, man. She knew that for the beginning. There was no. And then it was, oh, what? One night stand. Never let her, honestly, this will teach you about online shit, man, right? Go and watch Baby Reindeer. Oh my God. Do you know something? See the actress in it? I don't know, right? But I think I know her. I think she could have went. I think she could be from Glasgow. I don't know. I've seen her somewhere. I don't know where. It's funny as fuck. Wait, I like what trips into. PS. So I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I need to get a hobby.
That's in order of the best ones, I would say.
I got you, Leo. You coming on with your camera? Leo don't give a fuck, man. Look at him. Bad man.
Bad man. Why do you need, Monk, why do you need, like, work from home? You've got a shed, just upcycle.
Real. Yeah, but doing what, though?
Upcycle
Yeah,
shit.
what's he going to do in his shed?
Yes, Leo.
Well, funny enough, I was honestly thinking about
Evening,
buying
Leo.
some like woodworking tools, like like proper bench planers and.
There you go. Get a mini
that
lathe
kind
or
of
something.
stuff.
Get a mini lathe or something.
Like, I was
A what?
doing it, yeah.
Mini lathe.
What are you up to, Leo?
Oh yeah, I get my CBD off a company called Hemp Elf, but it takes 10 days to come though. That's the only thing. But at the moment you can get an ounce for £46.
This
You
is
can get
3
what?
days. 3 days you had to wait for this one.
You can get an ounce for 46 quid.
Yeah. It's a special deal they've got.
This
like,
one comes in jars.
I need to try this shit. Like
7
How
grams.
much you pay for that?
26, I think it was.
For how much?
£26 for a quarter. But
There's a lot of people smoking CBD now, isn't there?
Yeah,
some nice,
it's quite easy
Yeah.
to get hold of, isn't it?
some nice buds. So like the good ones are at the bottom.
Mm.
But
Yeah, I've still
the
got a
ne-
bit of CBD left.
I reckon if I asked somebody around here for some CBD, they'd probably punch me in the face. So get the fuck out of here, Monk. Well, actually, they wouldn't. They call me Gibbsy. They wouldn't call me Monk. But yeah, straight up, like, get the fuck out of here.
I call him Gibbs.
Like, how does it take 8 days, Leo? Like,
Because it comes from Italy.
all right. Raver, you know what I'll do? I'll do a community post and I'll tag that one because it's Bud Bros. If you just type in Bud Bros, they do all the solids but there's a good one that does the gummies and all that too. But
Yeah, I've heard of them. I know them. I was on their site last night.
Wait a minute. What about that place in Scotland? Surely they sell CBD, no?
No, they just do seeds.
Oh, really? You'd think they do CBD, wouldn't you?
I
it
think
was
I'm not sure, man.
AJ in the
I
chat.
need to open the window. Stinging.
She got me into it, but I didn't realise that the tea, like they sell it as tea, right? And I was checking it out, the solid stuff, but it's like they pretend it's like tea in the website, and I didn't even got into it, so I bought like 2 weeks worth of this like solid stuff, and it was crap. But the amount of different kinds, Skittles is the best one I've ever had of it, though, to be honest.
Skittles.
Yeah.
What, a CBD one called Skittles?
Yep. You get all that. See, there's the way they get around it is I think it's as long as it's 0.2% THC and under, they can legally get it, and it's legal. But
Okay.
like it's good for like inflammatory inflammation, is it? Is that the word? Like you know what I
Yeah.
Inflammation, yeah, inflammatory, yeah.
It's good for you. You get you get different effects off of different strains, but it's good for like the stone. But you didn't get that para high like that can because it's like a 50-50 with me with the THC.
Yeah, but I'm only buying it. I mean, if I can get it for £46 an ounce, if it's the same price of normal weed, I'm not going to buy it. Do you know what I mean? I'm only getting it because it's cheaper.
Oh, I used to bucket. I've never smoked tobacco, so I used to bong and bucket my weed in soap. It was like when I was a heavy smoker, it was soap bar, but now you can't get solid anywhere. It's weed just, but like when I ran a bit,
solid used to be everywhere, didn't it?
yeah, that was all you could get. It was trying to get your hands on a decent bit of weed was a problem, but now I think it's totally went back to front.
Yeah, there was a lot of problems with like solid, like it would burn your fingers. You'd get hot rocks like in your clothes.
Oh, the amount of
clinkers,
Jama bottoms I used to have that were just covered in hot rocks.
The amount of football tops that were like 40 quid brand new on, and you just get a hot rock and it goes through about it's like folded there, so it goes through about 3 different layers. You're like,
and then it burns you as well.
Yeah. You think you'd be able to smoke and not get one in you, and then straight away, hot rock would end up on you.
I've had this is a bit of a crude story, right? But I was sitting on the toilet smoking a joint one time, right? And I was like sitting down, and I went to flick the spliff, and a hot rock bounced off and landed on the end of my willy. And I'll tell you, I jumped off the toilet, right? And I'm
bomber on the bell end.
It was just lucky that I had finished doing whatever I was doing, because nothing could have stuck me to that toilet. Like, it was one of the natural jumps. So if I was in the mid thing, and I would have been everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was pain you'll never believe. I think there's still a mark there when I see it, come to think it. It's still a warm one.
I had a hot water bottle the other day under my leg, and it split open and burned all my bum. And I jumped off the seat, and like so quick, I was like, whoa!
I see moguls right on the crash helmet. The only bad thing about smoking metal, I think that you hate waiting it drying out properly, so you, because it can burn down one side.
Do you know what I hate sometimes? Like, I wake up in the middle of the night and I light my spliff and it's back to front. I just think, fucking hell, why did I do that?
Oh, the many times aye.
There's nothing pisses me off more when that happens.
You ever put the skins
I've done that
together?
a fair few times.
You ever put the skins together and went to roll it and realised that the gum's on the other side? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes I drop a spliff in a bath. That's really annoying.
That would be piss that. Especially if it was your last one, man. Wow.
Or you can't even be bothered to, because you just got in the bath and then you drop a spliff. You think, oh, fucking hell.
Oh, and you're just about to enjoy it in the bath, have a nice relaxing bath.
I don't think I've actually ever had a spliff in the bath, to be honest with you.
Roast both
ends. I can't not have a bath without a spliff in it now.
We'd be quite relaxed.
Oh, it's so nice in the bath. You're missing out on not doing it in the bath.
I maybe do that, like,
I do it in the bath and I just keep adding more hot water to the bath when it gets cold.
Monk tries to smoke.
I love doing that, Donna, when you just have the hot water just slightly on and the overflow and it just keeps
yeah.
perfect temperature. I end up like lamb soup after about 2 hours.
That's what I'm like.
Oh, that's a nice.
Oh yeah, I knew someone who'd done that. Puts it in a grinder and it comes out like powder.
Yeah. See, I gave my niece my grinder last Saturday and I'm gutted because see if you grind the CBD up right and you put it on, like I say, in a wanner, it burns down nicely, but see picking it to put it in, it burns down one side like it's down there now. Oh.
Oh, do you remember after a night out when you go back to somebody's yard for an after party and you try to roll a joint with one eye?
With
no,
what?
Paddy trying to roll a joint with one eye and actually that fucks. You're like,
yeah, yeah, but you know to do it.
You could see two sets of skins, but it's just one. It's like, what one will I drop
like 2 hours to roll a doobie, and when you do, it's absolutely shit and falls apart.
It's hard to skin up when you're driving as well. I've had to do that a few times.
Fuck it,
I've never tried that.
My mate
I got good at that. I got very good at that, Leo. Yeah.
My mate would use like his knees to do the wheels and all that, and he could like change the gear with his arse and fucking like it still managed to roll the joint while he's driving. I'm like,
me and 5 other boys went down to the fucking Scottish Cup final in 2014, and fucking a Tina boy 45 minutes just to roll a joint, and he was sitting in the fucking back.
Well, he'd be sacked straight away, like.
Oh man, he was.
Andy would have had deep legs.
I was fucking 2 rolled by the time he was finished. It was mad, like.
No, we used to do like daft things. Remember when you were young and like whoever was rolling the joint, somebody would put the fag in and get the joint set. The skins would get it after them. It would always go to the right, and you would have a wee circle. Remember getting on the school bus on the way home? Getting a school bus on the way home, we'd be like, 1, 2's up, 3's up, 4's up, and whoever said 7 got a kick in because of the juice.
Hold on a minute. No, what is it?
I used to make a fortune selling fags at school. I used to get 7 fags in the morning for picking up the Pakistani newspapers for the guys because there was a post office in Salvan in the shop. So I'd buy 10 Lambert and Butler, and he would give me 7 embassy number 1s for going into the post office to pick up his paper before the school bus came, the high school bus. And I used to just all day hustle with fags to make my drink money that night, and it would just be rinse and repeat like.
Yeah, boys, can you sometimes when you're reading a comment and it just bounces up and you read the next comment as if it's the first comment?
Yes, Wishy.
Well, I just did that with Cartman. It says, as a kid, I never forget my foreskin got stuck in the zip rushing to go out. Right, I just read it. My foreskin got stuck in a litre of milk.
That happened to me at high school once as well, and it's only ever happened.
Your foreskin stuck in a litre of milk?
No, my zip, you daft cunt. I'm going to hear a litre of milk in the toilet.
Yes, Cartman, what's happening?
How did they have a litre of milk in the toilet? Like?
No, fucking, I read it wrong.
Oh. That's that joint cutting, isn't it?
I think so.
So anyway, Leo, did you see our synopsis? Do you know what? Fuck that word. Did you see what we discussed earlier on about you?
When?
Earlier on our live earlier.
Is that it?
Bits of it.
Yeah, so did you hear the bit when we were saying like you've changed since you started doing your Lego videos, you've changed? You know what I mean? It's like a beast has awoken in you. You put the Lego away and he's like,
Yeah.
he's a sex machine. Wouldn't
you agree with it? Wouldn't you agree with it a bit though, Leo?
I'm just assimilating into the YouTube world, didn't I? I mean, it seems
let's have
to be...
some.
Oh, did you know that Donna was going
now.
to set you up with her sister before you started bouncing around everywhere?
I know. I
Apparently,
think I spent too much time in the YouTube world.
Loves long hair. Like literally, you was like perfect.
Stupid idea that was. And my sister
mean?
plays musical instruments, plays the guitar,
writes songs.
Music.
How old is she?
He's still like, yeah, well, you know. How old is she?
Leo
older than me.
And Juliet.
She's more mature.
How old are you?
38.
This is how it starts, Donna. Watch carefully.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, 1 minute.
This is how it starts with Leo.
1 minute it's how old are you? Next minute it's like get a bottle of wine or two.
The next minute is get your shoes and
comes out.
Here he goes. Look, he's only asked her her age. He's got the guitar out already. Donna.
Yeah.
It was
He's
nice to
already
meet
got a song
you.
prepared.
Doesn't. Anyway, let's come off that topic because
Yes,
it wouldn't happen anyway. So.
Nope.
Get back to you.
I just want younger women, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I can tell. I think she would. No, I honestly think she would be too old for you. That's serious. So yeah, get back to your DMs.
I'm having a bit of a break. I'm training at the moment. I'm going running every day, training every day. I need to concentrate. Women distract me.
Do you think you're having a bit of a midlife? Do you think you're having a bit of a midlife crisis?
Oh, they've opened up the thing again for the marathon. Does anybody want to run the marathon with me?
Fuck off. The other day.
No chance.
Come on. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
open
right.
now. Oh, it's open now. You've got to sign up for it now if you want to be in it for next year. I'll do it.
I'll run some I'd run some other kind of thing, like that was more fun, you know, one of those obstacle course things.
A marathon, man, that's boring, mate. Come on.
Nah, man.
No,
I've watched 2 of my family members do that London marathon.
Oh, the London one. Is that when they all get dressed up and all that?
26.2 miles, isn't it? Here he is. Bicar Ben is back. Blacktooth Ben is back. Bulbous Nose Benny. Big
Brown Nose Benny.
Brown Nose Benny. Whatever you want to call him, he's here. He's back in the room. He might not have left. He could have just been lurking. However, here he is, back in the room. What's happening? Benny. Put her on to me, please. Oh, Benny, sort it out, bro.
There's too many, Benny.
Right,
Kelly, you're coming up in this panel and telling us some stories.
Oh, damn. Right. I've just heard the door go. That means I'm going to have to go. I will. Thanks for having me on, Monk. I'm going to have to jump off.
Don't have a great night, pal.
Yeah, will do. I'll probably jump back in the chat after. I'm going to have to make some food first.
Enjoy your
night. Enjoy the rest of your life. Thanks.
Enjoy yourself.
Bye. Chimpy, watch out because you're going to get knocked out by Ginger one day.
So anyway, just in case anybody was interested, Leeds are now beating Middlesbrough 4-2.
What does that mean in the league?
Well, it's good for Leeds, man. It's very good for Leeds. They're probably going to qualify without having to play any qualification. They're probably back in the Premier League, I would have thought.
Oh, did Leeds go down like?
Yeah, Leeds went down. Was it last season or the season before?
I've not watched none. Christ, I can't wait to get into this football thing with you lads next year coming, like.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was this season or season before, but yeah, they definitely went down, mate. They definitely went down. Benny won the 100-meter sprint to the chemist. Johnny Smith. He's a little fucker anyway.
I
He's old
love the
Johnny
ones
Smith.
that catch you.
Hey, I don't know if he's any relation to Johnny Smith, but fuck you know. Sorry, Benny. I've got to stop reading these comments out, man. I've been told off before about that. Reading comments out loud, but I can't help it. If you write in my chat, there's a fucking good chance I can fucking
That deserved a highlight, that one.
Oh, did I highlight it as well? That's even worse. I read it out and highlighted it. Let's put Kelly up there for a second.
Kel's my lady.
How did we get on with that anyway? Let me have a look. We had 41 votes for JDP Travel and Banter. Decent fella or in it for the money? 21%. Oh, we got 42. 21% said decent fella. 79% said in it for the money. Exactly.
Right, Monk, go and give me some context here, because I says, all right, fella, because I've seen two of his lives, and they seemed all right.
Yeah. This guy come out of nowhere again, basically built his channel fucking talking about everybody else but himself to get traction. As soon as he hit the 1,000 subs mark, he hit the monetization button. He talks about everybody on YouTube like he's absolutely perfect. And I caught an argument he's in with a guy called Smoking Sheriff, yeah? Now, this Smoking Sheriff has been caught out in the local newspaper where he lives for working while claiming benefits, yeah? He was doing a bit of cash and work while claiming benefits, and he got done for it. So this JDP done a video going, oh, you're a bum, you fucking robbed off a taxpayer, yeah? But in the same breath turns around and says, you know, I work 2 days a week, cash in hand. Wait a minute. That's the same fucking thing. That's literally the same thing.
It's exactly the same.
And then it's like, but I'm not on benefits. Right, first of all, you are on benefits, bro, because you ain't living on 200 quid a week. There's no way you're living on 200 quid a week.
That wouldn't even cover your rent.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not living on 200 quid a week. You're on benefits and you're doing a bit of cash and work. Even if you are, I don't even think he's doing a cash and work. I think he just said it. Second of all, even if you wasn't on benefits, you're doing cash and work. So you're still reaping the rewards of what taxpayers pay for. We're not putting anything in yourself.
And you're
Therefore, you're a benefit scammer. Just the same.
You're taking a job away for a legitimate guy that was like,
I can't stand these people, man. That their only thing on here is to go back and forth with somebody to gain traction.
Monk, I'm only at 700, right? I'm only at 700, but I can get the super sticker thing and all that because I think I've fit certain criteria for hours watched and all that.
Right.
But I would never. I couldn't care if I had 2,000 or 3,000 subs. I would never, just personally, because see how you can play songs at the start and all that. I would hate to not be able, because I got copyrighted for my last one just by playing James at the start. And it's like, see if I was monetized, that would have like fucked me right up. You know what I mean? So stuff that, man, for the sake of a couple of bucks a month.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather hear the freedom.
Yeah, exactly. But other people on here, it goes back to the old video. They're all in it. That's all it is.
See, that does matter.
Not for anything else. It's not for anything else. It's for money and ego, bro.
But what's that, Leo? What does that make you if you... What's that? Is that a racing car?
Is that a racing game?
Chimpy, this was Chimpy's wet dream.
What, is it a game?
Yeah, Chimpy's a master at this. Chimpy's in a professional league.
It was. He's on controller though.
Aye, right, Chimpy. Fuck's sake. The guy's trying.
Go on, Leo.
Leo, Chimpy's got the proper setup, like the car hanging and all that. Let's hear.
Yeah, I'd love that. That's well cool. Yeah, I used to have something like that.
Aye, let's have a wee look at this full screen, then we'll get a wee lap. Has it got Knock Hill?
I'm just doing just this called just these objectives.
Right. Has it got Knock Hill race course in that one?
No,
I can't really hear you.
Knock Hill's just up the road for me. That's the reason I ask you. What computer's that on?
I'm on an Xbox. I think that's what we said.
Mark Harris, have a blessed evening, brother. Have a blessed week if I don't see you. Take care. Big love to you and the family, mate. Big up, Mark.
Oh, look at
you're
the
on
look at
manual.
the graphics on that bad boy.
What's that, Leo? PS5?
Xbox Hangway. The new one, I think.
Right.
Leo, are you on manual?
Leo, are you on manual?
No, it's automatic.
Oh, you're in automatic.
See, if you chuck it on manual, it's a lot easier for
changing gears and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you can power out the corners with dropping the gears and all that.
Once you're dropping a couple, you can regulate it better.
Yeah, Chimpy's the man at this. Like he was, he used to get first and seconds on his pre-laps and all that.
Fuck
Go
that.
on,
Give me Grand Theft Auto, man, so I can go around. Leo can't drive. Fucking hell. I've seen you trying to drive, Benny, after fucking tooting on the old crack, bro. All over the shop. You can't talk. I've never played them silly games. I was out partying.
Here's music for Leo's driving.
Go on, man, dog.
I drive like that as an Nissan Micra. I'm a top driver, man. Yeah, you're a liar. You ain't even got a license. And I know that because you've been having fits for 18 years. You can't get a license. Stop lying. Hey, Benny, with your little lies and that. I'm a top driver. You can't drive, you can't. If I can't have a license, you certainly can't.
Go on, Leo.
No cart, man. No, we're not.
Norris in front of me. Oh no!
Bow, 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 bow.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
How many more laps you got, Leo? Because everyone is getting bored.
4 laps.
How many?
4 laps. You can take it off me if you want, please.
Good job.
Cheers, man.
Pole position.
I span out there. I'll do that in a bit.
Stay off the fucking road, man. Save the people.
Kisses your arms open wide.
Jim King, you're a strange lad. What sort of comments that, Linesy? Jim King, you're a strange lad. Bam Bam.
Go on, the Jim King. What's Linesy?
Bam Bam said he never had a fit in the 20 years they were together. It was all for the pip.
Johnny Smith's on fire tonight, like. That's 2 out of 2.
I mean,
Benny, you're getting your ass handed to you tonight, like, by Johnny Smith.
I ain't being funny, yeah, but if it was either blagging Pip or having my license, I think I'd rather have my license, mate, and have the fucking have the choice to be able to get in a car and drive wherever I want.
100%.
Fuck that.
But you'd need money to keep your car going.
Yeah, right. That's a great comment, man.
What one? Jim King, Tourist, Strange Lad as well.
No, the Johnny Smith one about the pip. That was a good comment.
Imagine you got Pip and you got a car that's free and all that. That's bound to be heaven.
Some people do, don't they?
I know. My dad's wife, before she died in the fire, had that, man. Fucking had that, like top money, and like she used to go and hang the wash.
Is Jim taking the piss, or has he actually got a pip car?
No, you get pip cars, mate. This is the beauty of it, right? My dad got to use her car so he could go out and work, right? But
don't they all look like them Pokemobiles?
No, they're all minted now, mate. They're not like your classic.
Oh, you're getting fucking Vauxhall Mochas and...
you can put money to them as well now, Monk. So, like, say that the doll will say that you're getting this model, you could say, well, can I put X amount to it and get the better deals? Or you can get, like, crapper cars and more money, or, like, you can just... so flexible for them.
Right.
Kelvin, they call you the transporter because you deliver pizzas on your bike.
Yeah. Jim King, jump on, bro. Have you say?
Yeah, Jim King, get up and kick ass.
Jump on, mate, and tell us about you snagging Linesy off and that.
Is it Linesy? Oh. Linesy's quite witty, so it could be a battle for the ages.
Oh, here we go, boys. This is like.
I don't know, Lines is probably.
But Johnny Smith's killing it
Right,
tonight for
right,
making me laugh. Like,
Yeah, defo.
well, so what happened to you, Chimpy? Had you been this season in with the Formula One?
I don't know.
Virtual?
3.7 seconds.
I'm never.
2 years ago, Lines has decided to bring it up now. Go on, Lindsay. Talk about not dragging up the fucking past, mate.
Aye, right, Joanne. My mate just got a Honda Civic Sport on pit. No way.
Yeah, mate. A new Honda Civic Sport.
Get up, Jojo, aye?
As long as it's not got all the bells and whistles.
Kelvin's not happy with you, Chimpy. He don't deliver food.
Fuck off. He's on the pizza runs.
And some information on the clip. Right, they've got a serious.
Remember that Colin McRae? Easy left, easy left.
He's a beast.
Hairpin right, hairpin right. That's what you would get was like 6 of the same phrases. Easy left, medium right, medium right.
Mine, the first thing, it was on numbers. It was Nicky Grist's voice, and he was sitting going 4 left into 4 right. Do not cut.
Tell you what, see for racing though and driving experience, Grand Theft Auto, like 3D games were probably one of the best. See that Grand Theft Auto 5, some of the, I think sometimes it moved cars out the way for me, because I was never that, honestly, because I could mind like maxing out like this turbo cars and going like things were going that fast. I thought it was in the Matrix, and I was just looking at the binary code.
Oh, when's Grand Theft Auto 6 come out? That's this year, isn't it?
One of the best driving games I've ever played is Driver San Francisco.
I'm only in here because
you can switch cars mid-drive.
Yeah.
I bet Grand Theft Auto don't come out till next year.
It's
Next year.
Next year. I've got a game I'm waiting on getting. It's Alone in the Dark. So I just completed that Alan Wake 2. It was a fucking crazy game, that, man. 2025, Lindsay, aye, you're right, mate. Next summer, Moggles is saying it's about that. But I mean, I looked at some of the graphics on the trailer and it didn't look too good. Like, difference. I'm a Red Dead Redemption man myself. Like, give me Red Dead all day when you can blow somebody's face off and all that. And fucking
I've got Red Dead
blow their
Redemption.
hands off. I used to do inventive ways of killing folk, like tie them to the train tracks and blow their legs off and things like that.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
I would lasso them to the bridge.
The guys that created Grand Theft Auto are from the same town.
Yeah, well, Dundee and Dunfermline.
They're Scottish lads, are they?
Yeah, but the guy that actually created the new style of Grand Theft Auto is called Leslie Benzies, and he's fit up north of Scotland.
Dundee.
Bubble Moggles, what a game! Bubble. If you don't know,
so was Alex the Kid, the original.
Aye.
Alex Kidd in Monsterland was the best.
Ghouls and Goblins was brilliant. Ghosts and Goblins.
That was hard.
Golden Axe, remember that?
Wonder Boy.
Remember Double Dragon? Wonder Boy, that was the one. Double Dragon was brilliant as well because you could two-player that.
Yeah, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, that was the one.
Yeah.
I loved that game. You could get like special boots and special swords and shit.
Shinobi.
Yeah, that was good.
Fucking Shinobi, holy shit. You remember fucking John Woo's Stranglehold?
Aye, but you're only 35-year-old, Chimpy, for fuck's sake.
What are you talking about? I was fucking big enough.
When you were born, Sega were out money. Sega didn't exist. Double Dragon was a top class, brilliant.
I invested heavily in the Dreamcast and got.
I used to play fucking Gauntlet and shit.
Remember what was that Final Fight when you could go Hagar and all that? Hagar and the guy and that, and then you would fight in the wrestling ring at the end of every level. When you smash your car up, you'd smash your car up for to get bonus points and all that.
Yeah, did anyone?
Mortal Kombat. Remember
Mortal Kombat was good.
See what I liked about the fact that Mortal Kombat when it came to the arcades was nobody told you how to do the finishing moves or all that. So every now and again the computer would do it to you and you'd be like, holy shit, did you just see that? Fucking Sub-Zero ripped the cunt's spine out and all that. But it would only be set to maybe do it one every 100 fights or something. But then, like, folk would scratch certain arcades. You'd go into, folk would maybe scratch a finish and move into the side of the joystick and all that. I was just like, but then they brought out Street Fighter 2 on the SNES, and it was the first 16-bit game that you could ever really have in your house. That was one of the best. Like that console was SNES was one of my favourites because you had Mario Kart, you had
Metal Gear Solid, holy shit.
Oh, Metal Gear
Splinter
Solid.
Cell.
Remember you had to change your controller for Psycho Mantis and all that just so you could see where it, like, you had to and it could read your memory card and tell you what games you were been playing and all that.
Aye.
See, my favourite console was the NES, the one before the Super Nintendo, the original square box. Yeah, Duck Hunt, Mario 1, 2, 3.
The gun that never fucking lined
Did you
up.
ever, did any of you ever
You actually had double, if you remember, you actually had Double Dragon on that. The NES had Double
fucking the
Dragon
Die
on
Hard
that.
game where you had the big massive gun with the lights to the side of it.
Did you ever realise it with Duck Hunt? If you played with controller pad 2 with a joystick plugged in, you could control the duck. You could make it go left and right, so you could make it harder for the person with the gun shooting.
Aye.
I didn't know that. To be fair, no.
Yep.
Yeah,
Duck Hunt, Mario Kart. Mario Kart has to be for 2-player experience. We lost hours on that game just battle.
No, you can have 4-player on Mario Kart, can't you?
Yep, split screen. GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. That was a
that was game changing. That was game changing.
Was that
you
holds
got
up
8
nowadays?
cunts on that fucking Mario Kart now, can you? You can play with about 8 cunts on that Mario Kart now, can you?
Yeah. It's
But
too
you can have
hanging.
it-
starting on my
Hadouken! Stop looking at my screen!
Hadouken!
Stop looking at my screen!
Hi, the cheat books, Benny. You're right with that one. Tiger,
How are you doing,
uppercut.
lads? You all right?
Yep.
Tottenham.
Brilliant, Moggles. How are you, buddy?
All right. Hey, Leo, do you want a peck off?
Oh, it's fucking Moggs. What's happening?
What, you gonna kiss me?
No, I want a peck off.
Back
You show
off.
me yours, I'll show you mine.
Moggs wants to
That's
get
called doctors, is it not?
I don't get mine out for less than £1,000.
Leo won't get his pecs out for no less than 5 Instagram messages and a tit pic.
Get your pics out for the lads.
Get your bits out for the
lads.
Trannies.
I'm involved in that chant, by the way.
That was Chimpy that sung that in my
Nah,
voice.
Oh, that was it. That's the only thing I'll ever agree with you on, Benny, is Guile did a right good Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom! That was brilliant. What was Dazzlem's one again? Well, there was one that done something mental, like, how did you
Carol
do
Sim,
it?
Fireballs, his lanky arms, a bit like me,
yes,
actually.
Sagat as well, he done the
Flanker.
hyper uppercut.
That green monster.
Tiger uppercut, in fact.
Baz, oh, what's his name? Zonda?
Yoga Flame,
No.
Yoga Flame, Yoga Fire.
He was from Brazil, wasn't he? Blanca,
the Brazilian green thing. Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah,
See, what I used to remember, Moggles, was the backgrounds as well.
Honda has fast hands.
Say that again, Lammy. Honda. The backgrounds in were brilliant. See if I went Chung Li though. See if I went to the wee bird in it, the wee Chinese bird, Chung Li, and nobody would beat me.
Yeah.
There was
I've done it before. I've done old retro live streams before. We should do one.
There was a trick to it, right? You would bounce off this, because Chung Li was the only character that could jump off the wall apart from Vega. She could jump off the edge of the screen and to get extra height, and as long as you pressed the kick button rapidly when she landed, she would go straight into that like turbo kick, and it was like almost unblockable. Remember Mortal Kombat when that wee guy?
And it's got thousands of games on it, Lammy.
What?
I've got an emulator. Well, my brother has, and it's got thousands of games on it. All them games we've all said tonight, you've got them all. It's mental.
The 16-bit ones. Yeah. See, Mortal Kombat.
Even the ones before that.
When the wee guy done the uppercuts, and then that thing came along going toasty, and then you could fight Reptile.
Toasty.
It was that. What was
Oh,
it?
Reptile on the first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, yeah. And you had to win the first round with uppercuts, and I got a perfect, and then you could only use the uppercuts, but you couldn't get hit once, and then, but it had to be on that pit level where the spikes were at the bottom, and the wee face came on and went toasty or something like that.
I thought that was random. How you got that Reptile? I didn't know there was. Well, obviously,
no,
there was a.
you had to do that. Yeah. I don't know how they were expected to ever like how were you ever expected to work that out though, eh?
Yeah. Well, can you remember the old cheat code on
left, down,
up, down, left, right,
down,
A,
left,
start.
right, A, B, C, start. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was was that Capcom, was it?
I can't remember what. I think it was bloody the Master System.
Up, down, left, right, A, B, C, start. Yeah, that was it.
No, it was just as easy as that. Up, down, left, right, A, start.
Was it A, start?
A and the start at the same time.
Right. Remember Sonic when you could print different characters in Sonic and make your own levels up and all that? And that was
Sonic did that, really?
Yep, Sonic. It was a cheat like that, just like up, down, left, right, A, B, start, and you could
that's ahead of its time. That.
Yeah, you could change
a lot of the games
fish.
do now, don't they? Fortnite does that. Make your own maps and stuff.
Yep. Look it up, Moggles. Right? It's like I remember the first bridge I made. I just kept printing fish. So see when Sonic jumped through the fish, it took him like 20 minutes to get from one side of the bridge to the other in his spin.
Yeah. Echo the Dolphin. Hey, Lammy, you know that CBD thing you said earlier on?
Yes, mate.
Do you proper trust it then?
Oh, Bud Brothers, 100%, mate. Yeah. All day long.
Right, is that it? Is that it? That should be it now. That should be it now as it started. Are we back to normal? I honestly thought you were all winding me up there. Not gonna lie. Oh, you're absolutely having me like. Should have only been one of me now. And he was now. I don't know, that's the thing. It's baddies me bigging yous all up, right? Bigging yous all up with everyone who comes in, all my mates and shit. Saying, oh, they're all quality, you know what I mean? I can't trust money as well. Oh, did you see the belly button thing? Sean, I should have known to trust you, bro. Should have known, mate. Now, belly button shot. That shot. Like a fanny in there. Oh, I didn't get the nipple out today. Man, I'll get the stream tucked down if I get the nipples out. Not a chance. Gav, are you going to jump on and tell us about your first ever live stream and what caravan curtains you've been pinching and turning into t-shirts? Because you still need to explain that zigzag t-shirt that you had on. Don't try and tell us you don't remember what it was. No, the one in Dubai when you were doing your fly impression. Remember that film, The Fly, with Jeff Goldblum? That's who Gav was doing on holiday. Did you not see his sunglasses? They were like a blue bottle's eyes. Mix that, right? Combine the sunglasses with the zigzaggy Fred Perry. Naughty, man. It's very naughty behaviour. Like if he was in England, he would have been arrested for going out like that. It was only because I'd never seen anything like that before in Dubai. Definitely wasn't ginger settee. He's the only person in the whole of the UK with a ginger settee. Thank you, Ross. We might get Manup's still got his crazy story he tells Andy. We've got about, let's say, 11:30. Finishes at 11:30, right? So anyone who wants to jump on, make it a memorable last 45 minutes for Fairy Fizz. Because Fizzy, you know, as big as a fan as she is, she doesn't frequent the live streams much. I know she's busy and that, got a bit going on, you know what I mean? But she's appreciating. She knows, you know, she's a big fan, big Moon fan, like she loves the Moons. I think that she's now appreciating how good the live streams are, you know what I mean? Even if they are on mute and we lose connection, I switched to my phone. I'm back on the tablet now. I've had to power my phone off. Gav, them pillows they've already got a place in the YouTube Hall of Fame. First ginger settee, even with ginger pillars, right? You even had like a ginger, even your t-shirt had a ginger theme. This is what I was saying about Al, you know, early on. I was saying now and again, like once in a blue moon, he'll have a live where he's quite witty. That was if there was times where all seen was like a beard, like some pink lips moving. That's all you could see. The rest was just like burnt orange. Everything was just like ginger on it. Oh God, I dread the thing. Is that something that we want to see? Is it really? United Arab Emirates. You should be nowhere either. Well, we already know that one. That's what we like about it. Let's face it, Just Man Up is pretty new. Well, he's new. He's new to me anyway. Very, very new in YouTube world. Couple of months. Can't believe I did actually finish. That's getting gonna pop off now. What's happening? Oh, don't pretend you can't hear me. What's happening, brother? Have you got your sound on? You're out back and hear your footsteps. Oh, he gets a dodgy signal. This is Dosto, by the way, people. Decided didn't use to put his camera on now, like. Usually he does that when he's angry. But he has froze, but he does get a bit of bad reception now and again, like. There's a nice shot of him there, he'll be pleased with that one. It's now worse than that, you know, when you're on camera, right, and you freeze, it's always like a bad shot, like. Oh, man. It happened to me a few weeks ago when I tried to get on Lambs or Monks and got on the panel, but I had no sound. So he just had me like one like this, and I went like that, right? I went like that. Then when I went off, You know, when you're looking on News Live on YouTube, scrolling through, you know, you see the thumbnail. So the thumbnail was only me, had me on the panel going like this. You alright, brother?
Yes, man, you're good.
Yeah, man, I'm good now, but that was mad.
I don't know, I couldn't have
Couldn't,
tried to come in. You kicked me out or something. I thought,
oh, you just froze there, mate. And on camera there, you just froze, but it was a nice shot of you.
oh, did it have me head on it? Yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, it's just
You
a black
froze
screen
on the
with that
camera.
going round. I thought it was you that froze, not me.
Oh, well, you would do, mate, after tonight. Fucking hell, I thought, honestly, could you not hear me there?
Oh, yeah, I didn't see half of it. I just seen you go quiet, and then about 10 minutes later, I had my phone in my pocket. I heard you talk. I forgot it was even on, to be honest.
Mate, I was talking away for about 15 minutes, right? I thought that there was no sound, but I thought they were all
Who's
like,
chasing your eyes in the chat? Someone's like, is it a mover? One word.
yeah, exactly, mate. Because I can't trust anyone in here, you know what I mean? Yourself included, because I know you're wind up. But
yeah,
that's what it's all about, with it.
How you doing now? You good?
I'm good now, mate. You know why? Because I've just done 3 12-hour shifts, mate. 3 up at 5:30, leaving the house at 6:15, getting back in the house at 7:30, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Rough.
So how many days off you get now?
I don't go back till Friday night now, 7 o'clock.
Oh, a few days left.
It's alright, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Back to the fucking grinding stone for me. The weekends
Still
go
doing your
too
nights
fast.
then? You like them though, don't you? You like them night shifts, don't you?
Your job, mate, pays the bills, doesn't it? It's easy. So I can keep myself to myself. That's not right. Get paid to watch
You're
YouTube,
always on
basically.
here as well. You're getting on here
I was
quite a
going
bit
to say,
now,
I
like
get
not.
paid to fucking watch YouTube. Literally spend 8 hours a night just on my phone fucking around. The NBA playoffs have started, though, so I've been getting banged into that as well. Yeah.
So them playoffs, right? Are they the ones that they play each other seven times or something?
Yeah, the best of 7 each game. Back to first round now.
Who's so how many teams are left? 4.
Just give me something now. I think there's 6 or 8 from each side, so there'd be either 16 or 12. I'm not sure. I think it's 16 left. 8 from each division.
Have you put a bet on, like?
I had a bet the other day, yeah. Won it as well. I got a 10 on it, got 80 quid back, but yeah, I've not had a bet for a while, to be honest. I woke up last weekend meaning to bet on the Grand National and getting bladdered, didn't I? I'd been my pear shapes.
I told you, did I? I give you she was winning as well up the straight, wasn't she, until the horse.
What
28-1. Rachel Blackmore. Split half.
No, not the meeting, the golf, who won the Masters.
Oh, yeah, you said. Well, yeah, you had Fleetwood, didn't he? Come third, didn't he?
I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. I just know the bet didn't win anyway.
He come third. He come
right,
third,
who won it?
you know. Scheffler.
Oh, he's on fire, that kid, isn't he?
And you know what I was telling you the other week when you're at a bit of form, I mean, he hasn't done out for ages, right? He's just won the last 2 tournaments. One of them being the Masters. He's probably worth a bet, but you won't get very good odds for him now. He'll probably be about 8-1 now to win his next tournament.
Yeah. You got to football over the weekend?
You know what, mate? No, I didn't even know, right, that's how bad it was, mate. I didn't even know it was the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
But you got through, didn't you? You straight through, didn't you?
Yeah, City fucking didn't deserve to win, to be honest. Chelsea played well. Or City was knackered, I don't know which one, but yeah, it was shit. But
Did
United
you
was real.
City, like?
Yeah, I'm going to get
fancy
tickets down to Wembley for the final. Promised him all year if we get there, I'll take him, so I've got to stick to it now, haven't I?
Will you get one easy then?
Should do, mate, yeah. Should do.
What, even though...
Lad's got his own little City support, his member club card thing, so he gets priority tickets for his tickets, but I'll need to get my own. But the thing is, they need to get them together. Obviously, it's only 13. They can't just get 2 separate tickets. They need to be sat together, which that'll be the main difficulty doing that. But yeah.
Have you been to an FA Cup final with City?
Yeah, last one I took him to, we beat Watford 7-0. That was his first cup final as well. I told him, you don't know how lucky you are, mate. First time you go to Wembley, 7-0.
7-0.
Yeah,
I can't even remember that.
I only took my lad the once to Wembley. It's fucking expensive, you know me. Last time I went, stayed overnight with him. I spent like 1,200 quid on one night and one day. That's without the ticket. That was just spending money, mate. It's a fucking piss take. Yeah, in Wembley, something like a hot dog and a fucking bottle of Coke. It's a piss take,
Oh,
mate.
yeah, they have your eyes out, man. I haven't been to the new one. When we got the League Cup final, they were still building it, so we had to play that one in Cardiff.
Yeah.
They had the roof closed. Have you ever been in the ground with the roof closed off?
No, I've never even been to that Millennium Stadium, to be honest with you.
So weird.
Yeah.
The
Well, where
Millennium
would you
Stadium
close the roof
was
in the first time? In the first leg of the Champions League, they closed the roof in their ground for some strange reason. I don't know why.
because Wembley closes, doesn't it?
Gives them a better atmosphere, doesn't it? It's like being indoors and all fucking. It's echoing
it's
when
totally
it's
weird. It's weird. Proper weird, man, it is. But it totally changes it for me. Like, but mate, just playing football in front of the 89,000 people, man, must be a buzz. Like,
yeah, must be nerve wracking a bit.
That game tonight, Leeds. I mean, this is our like proper derby. This Leeds for the Riverside. We hate Leeds, but they must have brought about 3,500 there. Going mental. Good win for them.
Every fucking hates Leeds, don't they? Don't matter who you
Yeah.
support. Yeah, everyone hates Leeds, mate. You just fucking nationally hate it. Oh.
So, did you fancy City against Chelsea? Like,
Oh, we'd beat them, mate. I thought we'd beat them easier than we did, to be honest. We fucking really struggled. If anything, they deserved to win, mate. In the chances they had. Fuck those who got knackered, didn't they? Either that or fucking our bottles went after the Real Madrid game. I'm not sure, mate. Want the normal City, though.
yeah, I mean,
They're
well,
the beat us, mate.
you still won though, didn't you? You know what I mean? It's an FA Cup, it is.
Yeah. We'll get a
Well,
second.
I think you'll beat Man U like you should do, shouldn't you? On paper, they're terrible, aren't they?
If Coventry would have won yesterday, the travel would have been cheaper. The fucking tickets would have been more in demand and cheaper because it's United and City. Everyone's going to want to go. The train fares are going to go up double. There's no way I'm driving to London. Parking on its own is fucking 40 quid or something for a few hours. So I'll just probably get the train on a coast down.
Did the Man City fill that stadium? Because I've heard people called it Etihad.
Oh yeah, our home. You're talking about our home matches, and that's not the Premier League matches. That's like midnight when the Champions League, or if we play a league game during the midweek. Yeah, we don't ever sell it out. That's because they're fucking businessmen and they're probably keeping hold of the tickets. You know, not letting them go to third parties. Just fucking they're at work and just waste them or whatever because they're not online for sale. They're sold out after matches.
So how far off? How many empty seats are we talking?
You try to rub it in here, or support Middlesbrough, kid? Come on.
I'm serious, man.
Look, you know.
I want figures. Are we talking big gaps in the crowd? Like, are we talking like?
I know. I don't see it. When you're there, it looks worse on the telly. To be fair, I mean, when you're there, you notice a few empty seats, but there's not major fucking gaps or nothing on the telly. Sometimes it does look bad. But you know what it is? We City fans, we're all pissheads, mate. 10 minutes before half time, they're all in the bar. You don't come back till 20 minutes after half time, sniffing flake in the toilet and all that.
I mean, some people even leave early at that, don't they? How can you leave a match early? You know what I mean?
I've seen people sat in the concourse where the bar is just watching the match there on the screen. They think, stay home and watch the telly if you're going to do that.
I know they're just buzzing because they're getting out of the house, aren't they?
Yeah, but I was going to say,
Oh, he's got. I was ripping him there, by the way. He wasn't biting, right? Because it was, when Man City won the league. Nostog was halfway down the road when he scored that goal. What was he called? Who scored it? The famous one where he scored the last minute when they won the league. What was he called, man? Nostog was out and left the ground. He wasn't biting there, like Aguero! Oh, he went running back in the ground. Sorry, mate. I do chuckle at that one, like. I didn't know that until I heard people saying, "There you go, bro. Remember this party fish now? He only goes and checks out, like when you stay, imagine stay. Like whatever you do, don't mention it in Ostog because he's a bit worried about that. Like just don't mention it when you know what I mean." Yeah, what's going on, Ella? Like, busy graph now. This is the fellow who went to Spain and missed his plane on purpose on the way home. Purpose 3 times. Absolute batty fish, like. We've got half an hour left. We've got half an hour. You know what? Even though this live has been sponsored by Jungle Boys, THC there, yeah. But I don't think there's much left in it, right? There's not much now left in it, right? I need a new one. A little bit. Not much. Yeah, Gav. To be fair though, Gav, you are natural, mate. We all knew that. We all knew. I'm just glad you did get that stream you had on because I was saying before, that's all need that beat to go live. Another one to battle with. But yeah, it was funny as fuck, man. It was only ever going to be funny as fuck. Even though Gav was trying to be sensible at some point, like he was taking questions, wasn't he?
So this is a late bit that I've added. I've added this in at time of editing. So this is a vlog that Video Craig done, and it talks about the Scott Chegg arrest. So we can let you listen to this, and I'll come back to you after it.
So I went over and I had a look, and he's spitting bees out of his mouth because of the way that I spoke to Karate Marty the other day. Now I refuse to believe that any grown man on the face of the fucking planet who doesn't know me and doesn't know Marty will be that annoyed by what I said to Martin. So I'm going to presume that the reason that he's really doing this is for clicks and fucking views. You know, which is fine. It's YouTube. It's fine. He's well entitled to do that. We'll all do that to some extent. But it also means that I know exactly why he's doing it. And I know that it's getting involved in that interaction. I can't win. Because he's pretending to be annoyed at something. So he's never going to see it from my side. But as I said I left one comment before I left. I just said, look, I'm not that arsed what every single stranger on the planet with a camera phone thinks about me. Crack on, lads. Have a great weekend. And he was like, I'm a fucking willing, it's fucking tricking it. And I clicked off it. That was the end of it. And I'll never see it. So, Chegg's been arrested. I've got to be honest. I'm just as fucking surprised as everybody else. I said to my friends recently, but I don't know if I've said it on a vlog, but I have said it to my friends, that I could sense that there was a huge shift coming in YouTube. And what I wasn't expecting it to be, well, Decker being locked up, yes. Paddy lost his channel. Didn't see that coming. Although he might have got it back again now. I don't know. I'm not sure. Somebody said he got it back, but I think he just started a new one. I don't know. By the time this comes out, I will know because I'll have looked. But never mind. So, Paddy lost his channel. He might have got it back. And Cheg's been fucking arrested for that. That's fucking mad. Now, I'm good friends with Cheg. I've only met him in real life 3 times. But we speak most days. Never, ever, 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 ever has he said or said anything that would imply or make me believe that he is in any way, shape or form, any form of drug dealer. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm 99.9% sure that he's not a drug dealer. So I can't comment on how he's gotten mixed up with what he's been arrested for because it's fucking big time that. But we'll see what happens there. So, getting back to... So, this is what happened with Martin. Right. Let me rewind a little bit first. I'll tell you the full story. In December 2021, I had been in this corner of YouTube for about 6 weeks. During that time, I'd done phenomenally well. I went from 0 to 3,500 subscribers practically overnight because my content stood out. Right, I needed to get back to making that kind of content as well because it was really good, it was really creative, and it was far more than just me sitting babbling to a fucking camera, and I need to get back to it. I've got 3 channels. I've got a Decker channel, I've got this vlog channel, I've got a main channel. Those of you, I don't think I put a video out on the main channel for 2 months now. I need to focus on making some proper main channel content. There's a reason why everybody in this corner of YouTube knows who I am, and I've forgotten I haven't made content that stands up to that for a long time, and I'm guilty of that, and I know I am, and I'm trying to get to it. Well, but this shit just keeps on happening that I've got to address. So, first of all, back in December 2021, I've been on YouTube for about 6 weeks. It's going phenomenally well. One Sunday morning in December, I found my best friend dead. One of the worst days of my life, if not the worst day of my life, right? The next day, on the Monday, whilst I'm in pieces, literally in pieces, because it wasn't expected, the joke that I told about Ian Huntley hit the internet. The joke from 2019. Somebody found it somewhere. I think it was somebody sent to Exposure TV and they put it out. And every single, I went from 1,000 positive comments a day to 2,000 negative comments a day. The internet literally switched on me. I've won a lot of those people back now, but it did. Now I'm extremely thick-skinned, as some of you will already know. But I swear to God, that week when I was getting, I wouldn't say trolled, but slagged off to the extent that I was online, the same week that I lost my best friend, right? If there had have been a time in my life that I was down enough and upset enough to take my own life, it would have been that week with those 2 things happening at the same time. Either one of them I could have handled. Both of them happening at the same time was it was a lot. It was a hell of a lot. And I was brand new to this corner of YouTube, so all these fucking horrible comments and all that, I wasn't used to any of them. And all of a sudden, it was 100%. There was nobody stuck with us. It was fucking horrible. Now, for that reason, when I found out Cheg was arrested, I said, for the family, who's a lovely law-abiding citizen group of people, for the family, we should try our best to keep this off YouTube for as long as we possibly can. Now, obviously, we can't do it forever, and once it's out there, you can't stop the internet. So my intention, so I spoke to several creators, and creators that reached out to me, that already knew, said, is this true, Craig? Right? I've got everybody to agree, look, let's wait until the papers name him, or let's wait a week or so, or let's just wait until there's a court list, or wait until there's something out there, right? For the family, to give the family a little bit of breathing space. Now, I managed to keep it off YouTube for 48 hours after it happened. And then I got a message off JDP saying, Martin's live now spilling the fucking beans. JDP knew. JDP hadn't even made a video about it. He was going to. And I asked him politely not to, and he said, no problem, Craig, I won't. I see where you're coming from. Now, because I've spent 2 days on the phone and texting and WhatsApping and fucking Instagramming, because I haven't got every creator's number, right? Trying to contain this for as long as I could. And I thought like, right, cool, that's that done now. Had me members only live was starting in 20 minutes time. And Martin's there telling everybody the fucking crack that it was, because Exposing Fighters had put a video out, but Exposing Fighters said, this is around the same area where Scotch Egg lives, and Scotch Egg's disappeared off the platform. So this could well be Scotch Egg. That's the rumour, but I can't confirm it. Which is fine, because nobody believes a fucking word Exposing Fighter says, so it doesn't matter. Mind you, at the same time, thinking back in hindsight, I could have passed off what Martin was saying as a lie. And people would have believed me that it was a lie. But then that would have made me a liar. So I've gone live fucking ranting at Martin. Right? Yeah, me temper had gone. In the heat of the moment, that was exactly how I felt. When I'd slept on it and woke up the next day, I'd thought, Craig, you're trying to get out this corner of YouTube. We've got nothing to gain from going at Martin. What Martin's done can't be undone. He's put it out there. It's out there now. You can't take it back. Doesn't matter if you spend the next 6 weeks or 6 months going at him. It's still put it out there. You need to focus your energy on the things that you've, on this new content for your new channel. Right, fine. Now, during that time, I'd woke up and I'd been sent... I hadn't been sent a video from Martin. I'd been sent a video from Jimmy Newman, which is some of the most fucking weirdest, shittest stuff I've ever seen on the internet. Smoking Sheriff, who's raging at it, right? Fake, pretend he annoyed it is, saying I've got double standards. If you think I've got double standards, cool. Think I've got double standards, I don't fucking care. I really don't care. And then Martin put a video up. So I thought, now it was my intention when I was lying in bed to message Martin and saying, look, mate, I overreacted last night. Here's why. I said that. So I opened WhatsApp. I sent him a message explaining it, pretty much what I've just said to you. It's fair enough, Craig. I said, truce, fine, done. Right? So me and Martin are fine. Smoking Sheriff's still going on about it. I don't understand why. I don't understand why Smoking Sheriff's annoyed. The only thing I can think is Smoking Sheriff knocks around with Jimmy Newman. Now, Jimmy Newman is 100%, not even suspected, he's 100% a Bacon supporter. He speaks very highly of Derek and very highly of his bum chum shadow boxer, right? So, he is a Bacon supporter. Smoking Sheriff is practically the only friend Jimmy Newman's got left out of all the creators. And Smoking Sheriff is comparing Scotch Egg to Decker Heggie. And Scotch Egg's parents to Decker Heggie's parents. Now, to start with, one of them's a nonce and a convicted sex offender, and the other one's one of the nicest young lads you'll meet in your life. One of them's parents own legit businesses and are law-abiding working citizens, nice people. The other side, got arrested for kidnapping a child last year. For GBH and kidnap of a child last year. So for you to compare Decker and his parents to Scotch Egg and his parents, in my eyes, is fucking mental. But if you support Bacons like your friend Jimmy Newman does, then I understand why you would because you must think being a Bacon's normal, which is fine. But I don't. I really, really, really don't. I said on here when I came on, in one of my earlier vlogs, I can remember saying, because Jimmy Newman sent me a message about it, and I'd said that my channel was initially set up to make fun of nasty people, and that somewhere along it, I'd started believing my own hype, and my kind of mission statement got lost, and I started having to go back at Jimmy, who I think's a nice bloke. I do. I think a lot of his views are wrong, but I think he's a harmless, nice bloke. Really. He's just got severe mental health issues, which is fine. So I'd said, I'd started to kind of believe my own hype, fucking just lost sight of what it is I was doing, and had somehow gone from let's get Decker to it being open season on everybody. And when I wound me neck in a bit, I thought, Craig, why are you doing this? This isn't like you. You know what I mean? Fair enough, Decker's a convicted sex offender. And I've spoken to victims of Decker and blah, 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 blah. That's very deep. Very deep. Something I got myself into by accident as well, Didn't intentionally do this. I was just after clicks, views, and laughs to start with. And it got very dark very quickly. So, what I was saying there is, so Jimmy Newman had sent me a message saying, it takes a big man to admit that he was wrong. And I was like, yeah, I was. And more so, my point being more so about my channel being to go after nasty people. If I'm going to go after people, they're going to be nasty people. And it not being fair game to just have a crack at fucking anybody for anything. That's the person I want to be. I want to be that type of person. Because the type of person that goes after anybody for any reason is just a bully. And I don't believe I am a bully. I think I make reaction content. I make YouTube videos reacting and giving my opinion on other people's YouTube videos. That's it. Now, according to Smoking Sheriff, it must be open season on everyone. Which if it is for him, then it is for him. But that's not what I'm doing here. That's not what I'm trying to do here. Email address being set up. In case anybody wants to email check. Now, the family have set this email address up, and any email sent to it, obviously, they've sent this email address up for two reasons. One, they don't want to give every single person on the internet these details. And two, if it's just going to be like, I'm booking your last while you're locked up, check and stuff like that, they can filter those out. So the email's address on screen now. Any nice or supportive emails will be passed on to him, and they've said that they will also pass on his replies, which is nice of them, is very nice of them. Soon as I know more about Chegg, as soon as I'm given clearance by the family to tell you any more about Chegg, then I will do. Bless him, man. Bless him. Right. What else has been going on this week? I texted and rang Scotty G earlier. Not heard anything back. Me and Martin have made peace.
So to sum that up, he got people to lie to everybody. He got like 7 creators to lie to everyone. Because I thought it was a bit strange that Bobby, the honest truth, meant to be the honest truth, couldn't even tell us the truth about it. Was bringing out like daft videos in between, like people wanted to know about that. It was big news. People wanted to know about it. You can't come onto this platform, make yourself public, and then start going, oh no, I want my privacy, because it doesn't work like that. Obviously, you've got people interested, and people are going to be interested. That's just human nature. As for him being bless him or poor little soul or anything like that, I don't believe that. And he's 99.9% that he's not a drug dealer. Well, being in possession of the drugs says different, because either he's, sold them to somebody, or he's just keeping hold of them. So therefore, he's involved in it some way, isn't he? Because he wouldn't be sitting on remand now if he had nothing to do with it. Let's just say he was an innocent bystander that turned up at this house to buy a pair of trainers, or to get this or to get that. It would be you would then explain yourself, and that would be taken and it would be looked at. I think he's up to his neck in it, absolute up to his neck in it. But you've got to give the family a bit of breathing space and everything. What's publicly news, we should be allowed to know, not keep it back and whatever. Whatever's in the news, we want to know as it's in the news. Well, I do anyway, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people that do. And also, I think a lot of other people should know, because there's some people that have bought memberships for that channel that don't know now whether they're going to get any content or, you know what I mean, and they're stuck with what, $2.99 a month membership. I'd have that sharp cancelled, because you don't know what's going to be happening, and you know what's the point in paying a membership for 4 or 5 years or whatever you get. I just think if this was somebody else like JDP, they wouldn't have been able to keep it quiet. This would have been spread around faster than, you know, than you could breathe. And if it was anybody else, I think they'd be ridiculed to fuck. That because it's the mate, it's like, we've got to keep this on the hush. We've got to keep this on, you know. It's just one rule for one and one rule for the other, isn't it? So that's going to be it for this afternoon. I'm going to get off now. So I'll update if anything else happens, and I'll see you tomorrow.